Hello. So the next book is definitely not a kid's book, okay? Um, I did read it too young. Um, but it is definitely not a kid's book. If you are a child, do not read this book, okay? Don't do it. Um, if you're not a child, if you've already it's in the Anita Blake series. I the Anita Blake series is by Laurell K. Hamilton, and she also has a fairy series, the Mary Gentry series. I did enjoy both of those for extended amounts of time. I did fall off with both of them because I felt like both of them just kind of lost plot. Um, I'm sure they're still fun. It's just I was there for like certain aspects of the plot, and those plot points were just kind of not there anymore. Like they didn't have resolutions; they just stopped existing. So this isn't a recommendation for that, but this book was influential for me for like a few reasons, and I'm not gonna read the description for you. I have it, and it's short, but like this is an adult book, so um, I'm not gonna read it. But the book in particular that I'm referencing, because I'm not referencing the whole series, um, even though the first part of the Anita Blake series is really good. So was the Mary Gentry series. Like the first books, they're very good. I did enjoy them. Um, I wish the plot points that I was there for stayed relevant to what was being achieved, but that's okay. I still have what I read, so like in my brain. Um, this was relevant to my mind after I read it because of some of the imagery in the book. I know because I said it was an adult book that you're thinking it's the adult scenes, and it's not the adult scenes. Um, this book is the reason I like the name Cherry. I think it's a fun name. Um, this book is also this is one of the like vampires and werewolves kind of like dichotomy books. And I don't know, this one in particular just really got me because of the pack dynamics. Like the main character Anita is clearly picking the vampire over the werewolf guy. I don't blame her. He's he's not good. He comes across as good in the book, but he's not good. I didn't think so when I read it, and I don't think so now. But I definitely don't think so after like later books. But and what happens in this book? Yeah, that he does some stuff in this book where I'm like, he's not a good guy. Why do you keep saying that he's like a saint or a boy scout? Girl, where? Um, but um, some of the imagery in the book stuck with me. The name Cherry stuck with me. That character is in that book for such a short amount of time. Loved her name. Now I love that name forever. Like, it's weird. I like werewolves. The werewolves are in there in the book, and they're intense. They're very intense werewolves. There's like a hunt scene that like the hunting scene stuck in my head forever now. Um, but the one that I'm talking about right here, it's called Blue Moon. It is in the Anita Blake series. It I'm not recommending it, but if you are an adult and you want to read it, um, it's not the worst adult book I've ever read. Um, that's mean. It's a good, it's good. Um, the other some of the other books are better. I I liked it a lot more when I read it. My issue with this, like my hesitancy to say that it's good, comes from my disappointment about how the series turned out. And that it went from like very plot driven and complicated to just relationship stuff. That's it. That was all it was. After a while, and in this book, I suppose the plot is that Anita is choosing Jean Claude over Richard, But Richard catches a charge, and the full moon is close, so she goes down there to save him. She goes to Tennessee to save him. Um, yeah, it's I I wish that I liked the series more. I wish I currently liked it more. Um, I just don't. I did love it at one point in my life. Like that's where this is coming from. Is that I loved this series at a certain point in my life, and now I don't. And that's why you're getting this kind of attitude. I do think that Laurell K. Hamilton is an incredibly like interesting and like descriptive writer, and I do like the way that she writes. And I like that you can tell exactly where her priorities lie in her writing. You can tell. You can see. I think that is really cool. This is not hate on her as a writer. It's me being disappointed with how things turned out with the series. But I don't think that is purely her. I don't think that's like that's yes, it is her writing, but it's not like her writing is bad. It is that she refocused on something that I just wasn't there for. And so, like, I'm disappointed because the focus didn't stay where I wanted it, and that is okay. That happens. Not saying the series is bad. Um, it's just I am personally disappointed, and that's fine. Like, I did love it, and I do still have a lot of the books. They're packed away, but I do still have a lot of the books. Um, so, like, yes. If you want to talk about this book with me, um, I welcome it. Uh, I don't know to what extent because of, like, the nature of the book, but, like, yeah. Blue Moon by Laurell K. Hamilton. That's the book.